We already finished the easy beach scene in my previous video. Today we are going to paint the waves in an easy way so every beginner can follow along without any pressure. I'm adding a lot of water to turquoise blue to get a light value, and using it I paint the first wave. You can see that I couldn't make a perfect curve, but I still managed to fix it by going over it. In this painting, instead of creating realistic waves, we simply going to build them with curved layers using different blues from my palette. After painting the curve, I'm filling the area below it with the same light value of turquoise. Also, I'm keeping the pigment and water consistency the same throughout this first layer. After painting the first layer, I allow the paper to dry completely. Now I'm moving on to the second layer using azure with slightly darker value compared to the first layer. I just follow the same movement as we did for the first layer, and I'm painting it little below that first layer, and I'm filling the other areas with the same azure pigment and with the same consistency as you see in the video. After that, I allow the paper to dry completely. Once the second layer is completely dry, we are going to use cobalt blue and add a lot of water to it, and using that I once again paint a curved layer just below the starting point of the second one. You can see that the value of this pigment is little bit darker than the second layer. While painting this, you might wonder how these simple curves will turn like or will look like waves. I was wondering the same while I was painting this, but as I keep adding more and more dark layers, the picture starts to change, and at the end of the video we will add one little detail, and it will bring the whole scene together, and you can feel that satisfaction after finishing the painting. For the fourth layer, I'm using French ultramarine, and again I'm increasing the value slightly and following the same curved movement, and I'm keeping the consistency of the pigment same throughout this layer. I have so many blues on this Paul Rubens ocean color set, so I thought instead of just swatching them, I can actually use them in one painting. So I'm using a different blues for each layer, but you don't need a whole collection of blues to create this. You can use the blues you already have on your palette and simply adjust the values to achieve a similar effect. After painting the fourth layer, I allow the paper to dry completely. Next, I'm using phthalo blue and I'm building another layer as you see in the video. By now, you can see the values gradually getting darker with each layer, that is from the lightest blue to the darkest blue. After painting the fifth layer, I once again allow the paper to dry completely. Then I use indigo pigment to paint the last layer. This is the darkest layer, and you can see I'm starting the curve as usual from the top left, but the part of the curve extends beyond the edge of the paper, so we are leaving that part, that is their invisible part, and you can see only the remaining part of the curve on the bottom of the paper. Now I'm adding one small subject to the water, that is a surfer. For the skin tone, I use a light value of burnt sienna and I kept the shapes very simple. You can see I painted the body first and followed by the bottom part of the body using indigo, and then I painted the legs and face, hands using a light value of burnt sienna. When I added dark value of indigo for the hair, a little pigment accidentally went into his face, so I used a clean damp brush to lift that pigment. Thankfully, it was easy to correct because the paper was cold pressed. And next, I mixed burnt sienna with a little blue from my palette to create a dark brown shade for the surfboard. After painting the surfboard, I felt there is no separation between the leg and the board, so I used clean damp brush to lift the pigment near the leg area. Finally, I used Watercolor blue to add the shadow underneath the surfboard, and that's it, our painting is done. After adding the surfer, I felt like the whole painting got changed. Suddenly, all those curves turned into waves, and the whole scenes feel like someone enjoying the ocean. I really love how simple and how beautiful it is. You can use any blue that you have on your palette, just look for the values. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. See you in my next video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.